I've already changed these lights. These are original, but I've put in LED bulbs in there. Now these two work fine, and these two don't work with the LED lights. Now I know that that bulb actually works. This bulb does work. This is one of the old bulbs, the old original bulbs, and the LED bulbs don't work in these lights. Now it took me a wee while to work out, but I think what it is the continuity's round the wrong way. I'm just going to quickly butt in at this point. This is my future self, and for some reason when I was recording this video I had continuity in my head, and it should be polarity. It's the wrong polarity, not continuity, so apologies for that. Hopefully it won't distract you too much, but yeah, just so you know, it's the wrong polarity, not continuity. Two different things. Okay, so I need to swap the continuity, but I'll go through that with you, because LED bulbs only work one way round, whereas the old filament bulbs, it doesn't really matter if you connect positive to negative or negative to positive, they'll still work. But an LED bulb won't be able to handle that. So I think these two lights, the continuity's round the wrong way. So positives to negative and negatives to positive, which is why these two work and those two don't work with the LEDs. So I'm going to just swap the continuity round, and they should work with LED bulbs. So there's an easy way to test this with one of these. Obviously voltmeter, I've got it in volts DC. Now I need to test one of the lights that's working. I reckon the centre point is positive and the outer's negative. Okay, so when you test it, the centre's positive, the outside's negative. Now you need to be careful in here, you don't short anything with your probes. Very, very careful. Try switching it on. And that is negative 12. So it's round the wrong way, the continuity is round the wrong way. Now when you're putting that in there to test, there's not a lot of room for your probes, and because these ones have got exposed metal, if you touch these while they're touching positive and the other one's negative, you'll short it out. So you've got to be very, very careful. Now the fact that this bulb works in some lights and not in others would suggest that there's nothing wrong with the bulb, but in actual fact something wrong with the fitting. The fact that that works with a ordinary bulb suggests to me that the continuity is the wrong way around, and that's how you can tell without a meter. But it's best to double check that with a meter. It's always best to do several checks before you start taking your van apart. So the first thing to do is look in your cupboard. In this van there's a cupboard, and along the bottom of the cupboard there is a conduit for all the cables. So basically, you can see in that, this is the conduit for the cable. So you should just be able to grab just at the corner at the end, pull that, pops off, and then inside you should be able to see just a 2-core, not much to see, it's just a 2-core cable. I just basically think that's been connected the wrong way around, so I need to actually take the light off, unscrew it. Right, now, there we go. So, I'm going to bring you up for a look at this, because you can see there that, yeah, there's a red line on it, see that? Yeah, generally your live would be going to the switch. So even though the colours would suggest actually blue and black, both of them are neutral colours. Black's been neutral, blue's been neutral before. So I need to go with that line. See that red line? That cable would suggest to me that that is the positive and the other one is negative. Now you want your positive into your switch and then going through. That is probably what the problem is here. So I'm going to have to cut that and then rejoin these cables. Shouldn't take too long, we'll just swap them round. They're going to be quite short, but that should fix the continuity problem for the LED light. We'll try and make the most of this. There's virtually no cable here, so I don't even know if that will work, but we'll find out. So basically the switches have been wired up the wrong way around, but as I said earlier, it doesn't really matter if you're using a filament bulb, because they can work both ways, these old bulbs. We've swapped the continuity. And these lights. I've still not fully fitted them. I just want to test them quickly, just to make sure that they're working. Alright, okay, first one's good, and so is the second one. That's them working. So basically, if you get an LED bulb and it doesn't work in one of your lights, but it works in others, there's a good chance that the continuity's run the wrong way. And then the way to do that is to swap the wires round in your actual light fittings and put it all back together again, and then you can use LED lights in your old fittings. These lights will be changed, but just not quite yet, so that's why I've used just I don't know if you can see it there, just a wee bit of terminal block there, just to connect these, because they'll be going soon. So it's just something that I can remove easily. I wouldn't, if I'm wiring these in permanently, I would use spade connectors with heat shrink on them, just so it can take vibration and, you know, it protects it from dampness and quite a harsh environment in the camper van. That's us, got 4 working lights in the back now with LEDs. Now I'm going to take this light out and we're going to replace that tube with a couple of strips LED, just to give us some nice light up here.